Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to Journal in January, episode 26, page 24. Today we're going to focus on the start of our time to come home, basically. And the next couple of pages are our journey home, saying goodbye to Atlanta, etc. Today's it's called Time to Come Home. So this is kind of preparation to come back now, but now we're in full-blown pages. So we're kind of adding anything and everything to our pages and making them more and more detailed as we go. Everything I do use day to day, I'm putting a list on the blog. When we get to the very end, day 31 will be a review and we're going to add page numbers, things like that. Just check we've got everything on the pages that we want. So day 30 will be the last actual page that we're making, and 31 will be the review. However, everything that I do use, I'm putting day by day on the blog. I will then take photos at the end of the month when we've completely finished. And then through the review, you'll be able to see more details, etc. I love it that you're enjoying it, and I love it that you're following on. And I love it that some of you have bought journals and you're going to give it a go. And I don't think it matters whether you start off as a beginner or you are so advanced. Just journal those memories, whatever they are. So, okay, let's do today's page. So the base of the two pages, I've got cardstock. Oh, I've not shown you the photos, have I? I shall have to show you the two photos. I've got cardstock from Griffin Perfect Palette range. I've cut it to fit the page, because now we're using the cardstock to make sure we've got our page backed. We started off nice and simple, without even the backing papers, and we've built up. I hope you kind of look back and think, oh yeah, we have built up to this, and we're going to keep building up, and then at the end you're going to think, oh wow, yeah, we have incorporated how we did that and how we did that, and it all kind of like then thinks, oh yeah, I can do that, I can do that. So we've put the backing cardstock on the back of our pages. We've got two photos for this page. Now, you know me and my husband, we love our food. So on the last day we had to make the most of it. My husband had, now I can't believe he had all this on one plate. He had scrambled eggs, chives, smoked salmon, bacon and melon. I know, what a combination. I can hear you all at home going, ugh, because that's exactly what I did. And then my second photo is our luggage just outside the hotel in the foyer as we were waiting for our driver to come and pick us up. So those are our two photos for today. Now, because we've got our backing cardstock on our pages, what we're going to do is, for the page at this side, I'm not going to even try and go with left and right because, you know, I'm just going to go this side and that side. I've torn a piece of paper and I've ripped it so it's got the jagged edge. You remember how we did the tearing in one of the previous episodes? Well, now we're incorporating it. And I'm sticking that down to one side of our cardstock. And then at the other side, I've got one of the Griffin border stickers. Now, if you don't have these, you can use whatever you've got. So we're including the border sticker at that side. And I'm going to have it facing inwards, like so. Now, on the other side, I'm going to add the ripped paper. And I'm thinking, might do it in reverse. So do the ripped paper at this side. I was going to do it so it was symmetrical, but you know, I'm thinking on the hop now and I've changed my mind slightly. So we'll do that to that side. I've also got a border strip, but I'm not going to put that on yet. I'm going to put that on when we've put our next embellishments on. Now for this page at this side, I've got a simple base that I'm going to add over the top of, in fact, you know what, I'm going to go with the embellishments first. I know I'm changing my mind here. So I've cut out from the Anna Griffin Crosses die set 2 of the large base. It's like a kind of like an ornate frame for a card. And I've just got tape across the centre of them. And I'm just going to position them through the centre of the page. Now I'm going to do the same for the other side as well. That's what made me think the layer can go on last. So we're just adding those. Don't worry that they overlap in the middle. And don't worry that they've got tape on. That doesn't matter. And then we can add our centre layer over those. And flowers grow upwards. We'll remember that. So I'll put that through the centre like that. And then at the other side, at this side, I'm going to add the frames first, and then I can add the border. I'm going to add the border over the top of the frames. So I've just got tape again through a certain section of these because I know that the photo is going to go over that. So then I'm going to add the border, and I know you might be thinking, oh, that's a strange mix, doing one under and one over. Well, I think it's just going to work. I think it's going to make it look a little bit different, because you can see how we've used the same items but we've used them in a different way. Now, my photo with the luggage on, I've already made corners for this. Now, I've done videos before where I show you how to make corners, and I actually showed you how to make embossed corners. Now, these are just straight corners. So, I'll include the video for the embossed ones, and it's the same process without embossing it. So, you just use a piece of plain cardstock. It's a very simple process, so don't stress out about it. So I'm going to add my photo roughly, I think about there. Yeah. And I might just slide that just slightly under that sticker edge. Can I move it? No. Not being very organised. Well, I am organised, but I'm just changing my mind today. I should be more positive. Is that straight? Yes. So I'm going to add the other photo as well, and I'm going to add it to the opposite page. Again, I've got corners on the photo, just at each side. I seem to have lost one there. There we go. And I've just simply made them out of the same paper that we used on the base of our page. Oh, and I've had a question. When I throw my rubbish like that, I have a rubbish box here and it catches everything. I don't just throw it on the desk. Oh dear, that would be funny. So I'm going to add this photo across this side of the page, just like that. So it's kind of covering and kind of not covering the centre. And press it down. Next, I've taken one of the stars, the sunburst should I say, from the Crosses die set from Anna Griffin, and I'm going to add that to the top of our luggage photo. And I've just, oh dear, I'm terrible today, just realised that I've got a tab for this photo. So we're going to add our tab. That's why we were going underneath. Okay, so that's a tab I've just simply added from an embellishment section just to the side of the photo. Now, over the top of the sunburst that we've just added, I've got a handwritten sentiment, and it says all packed and it's time to go, with a little sad face. So I just thought I'll add a touch of my own writing, because I think, you know, sometimes it adds just your personal touch. I know we've touched on that before. And now I'm just adding a paper clip just to one side, and I'm going to put that through the sunburst at the top. I've also got a sentiment for the bottom, and it says, our time in Atlanta has been so short, but it has been an amazing trip and we've loved every minute of it. Again, I've handwritten it so that I know that it's my memory. And I've actually got one of the paper clips on the side of that, and that was from the tonic die set. Now for the bottom of our food photo, what I've done is I've got one of the sunbursts. Now this was same die cut, the same as the one on the other page, and it was die cut from the Anna Griffin Perfect palette collection, and I'm just adding that under the photo long ways. And I've got a little date embellishment that I've added, and if you remember at the beginning I said that we'd be using lots of dates and things like that, and I'd stamp them all out. And I know some of the things we've not used because I've just gone on to think, oh no, we could use this instead of that. So that's kind of why some of the things that I mentioned that we were going to use, we haven't used. I should have done the whole series first and then done that, but I haven't. I've gone like snippets at a time. So this is just where I've written the date, Monday the 20th of November 2018. And I'm just going to add that over the top of the sunburst that we've die cut. Now finally, I've taken a piece of paper, and the paper looked like a piece of notebook paper. And all I've done is torn the edges and put it onto a piece of cardstock behind, and I've wrote on it a hearty breakfast, bacon, tick, scrambled eggs, tick, smoked salmon, tick, chives, tick, strawberries, tick, melon, tick, onions, tick. And then at the bottom I've put I had croissants. So that will remind me that my husband had quite a mixture that morning. So I've just got double-sided tape on the back of that, and I'm going to simply add that to the side underneath our photo, and that will remind me of what we've had. Now I could go on to add something under there, but I think those pages, nice and full, and a great memory and great journaling to add to the memory and the start of our coming home, sadly. So that kind of finishes the page for today. I do hope you're enjoying Journaling January. I'm enjoying bringing you all the techniques and the tricks, and I think it's coming together brilliantly, and it's just kind of like, I don't want to say mismatch, but it's just a great way of using your products differently, and you can use anything you like. I know the majority of everything I use is Anna Griffin, but I'm trying to throw other things in there as well and make it so that you can see how we've progressed from simply putting our photos on a page. So it's all coming together, it's all working as a plan, and I just hope you're enjoying it. So I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching, and please tune in tomorrow for episode 27. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you tomorrow.